Welcome to PEP, ready to learn. English is easy, let the conversation turn. It's the Productive English Podcast. Listen to us chat, learn fast. Grab your coffee, take a break. It's time for English to awake.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Productive English Podcast, PEP. I'm Mark, and today we are tackling a topic that exists in every office, every dinner table, and every social media thread. We're talking about the generation gap.
And I'm Sarah. It's such a fascinating subject because depending on when you were born, you might view the world through a completely different lens. Whether you're a baby boomer, a Gen Xer, a millennial, or Gen Z, we all have our own cultural references and ways of communicating. Mark, have you ever had a moment where you felt old because you didn't understand a younger person's slang?
Oh, Sarah, it happens almost every day now. Just last week, I was working with a younger intern, and he kept using the word sus. I thought he was talking about a musical note or something, but then I realized it was short for suspicious. I felt like I needed a dictionary just to have a lunch conversation. But it's not just about slang, it's about perspective. I grew up in a world where you called someone on the phone if you wanted to talk. Now if I call a Gen Z colleague without texting first, they look at me like I've committed a crime.
It's true. To the younger generation, a phone call without warning feels very intrusive. It's what we call a digital barrier. But let's look at the other side. Younger people often feel that older generations are too stuck in their ways or too rigid about workplace traditions. There is this constant tension between this is how we've always done it and there is a faster digital way to do this.
That's a fair point. I think the biggest struggle is in the workplace. Older generations value loyalty and long hours in the office. They see showing up as a sign of dedication. But younger generations value flexibility and mental health. They don't mind working hard, but they want to do it from a cafe or their living room. This difference in work ethic can lead to a lot of unnecessary friction if we don't talk about it openly.
Exactly. It's about mutual respect. Instead of saying, your way is wrong, we should be asking, why do you do it that way? I've learned so much from my older mentors about patience and long-term planning, things that the fast-paced digital world sometimes forgets. And in return, I've helped them understand the importance of building a personal brand online. It's a two-way street.
I love that idea of a two-way street. I read an article about reverse mentoring, where a junior employee mentors a senior executive on things like social media or new technology. It helps break down those stereotypes that we all have. We often think boomers are bad with tech and Gen Z are lazy, but those are just lazy labels. Everyone has something valuable to bring to the table.
And for our English learners, the generation gap is actually a great topic for practice. Slang changes so fast. If you learn English from a textbook from 1995, you will sound very different from someone using English on TikTok today. Understanding these nuances is key to achieving a natural flow in your speech. You have to know your audience.
That's a pro tip. You wouldn't use the same corporate English with a 20-year-old startup founder that you would with a 60-year-old bank manager. So, to everyone watching on YouTube, we want to bridge the gap in our comment section today.
Yes, we want to hear from all ages. First, what is one piece of slang or a trend from a different generation that you find totally confusing? Second, what is one thing you admire about a generation that is older or younger than you?
Let's be intentional about learning from each other. Use the vocabulary we discussed today. Practice words like perspective, rigid, and mutual respect. When we share our stories, the gap starts to feel a lot smaller.
I'm really looking forward to the comments. I bet we'll see some funny stories about technology fails and back in my day speeches. It reminds us that no matter how much technology changes, the human need for connection stays the same.
Well said, Sarah. I'm going to go ask my intern what no cap means now. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, age is just a number, but an open mind is everything.
Stay productive, stay curious, and keep listening to each other. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Mind the gap.
Bye.
Hope you learned something new. Don't worry about perfection, just keep the